Fair Use Daily Reflections. This is a book of reflections by AA members for AA members. November 11th. Self-acceptance. We know that God lovingly watches over us. We know that when we turn to Him, all will be well with us, here and hereafter. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 105. I pray for the willingness to remember that I am a child of God, a divine soul in human form, and that my most basic and urgent life task is to accept, know, love, and nurture myself. As I accept myself, I am accepting God's will. As I know and love myself, I am knowing and loving God. As I nurture myself, I am acting on God's guidance. I pray for the willingness to let go of my arrogant self-criticism and to praise God by humbly accepting and caring for myself. Urge to Change One Day at a Time in Al-Anon, November 11th. Insanity has been defined as doing something the same way over and over again and expecting different results. In the past, I tried to control people, places, and things, believing that my way was the correct way. I knew my track record, my way, based on insisting upon my will, did not work. Yet I kept trying. It was an insane way to live. Step 3, made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood Him, was a turning point for me in relinquishing control. It meant choosing between an insane life and a sane one. My will or God's will. Since my will had let me down time and time again, the real question was, how long would I continue running around in the same circles before I was willing to admit defeat and turn to a source of genuine help? Today's reminder: I may find it easy to point to the alcoholic's irrational or self-destructive choices. It is harder to admit that my own behavior was not always sane. Today, I can let go of insisting upon my will. With this simple decision, I make a commitment to sanity. There is a quote from As We Understood, and it reads, "Though no one can go back and make a brand new start, anyone can start from now and make a brand new end." Just for today, Daily Meditations for Recovering Addicts, November 11th. From Surrender to Acceptance. We surrender quietly and let the God of our understanding take care of us. Basic text, page 26. Surrender and acceptance are like infatuation and love. Infatuation begins when we encounter someone special. Infatuation requires nothing but the acknowledgement of the object of our infatuation. For infatuation to become love, however, requires a great deal of effort. That initial connection must be slowly, patiently nurtured into a lasting, durable bond. It is the same with surrender and acceptance. We surrender when we acknowledge our powerlessness. Slowly we come to believe that a power greater than ourselves can give us the care we need. Surrender turns to acceptance when we let this power into our lives. We examine ourselves and let our God see us as we are. Having allowed the God of our understanding access to the depths of ourselves, we accept more of God's care. We ask this power to relieve us of our shortcomings and help us amend the wrongs we've done. Then we embark on a new way of life, improving our conscious contact and accepting our higher power's continuing care, guidance, and strength. Surrender, like infatuation, can be the beginning of a lifelong relationship. To turn surrender into acceptance, however, we must let the God of our understanding take care of us each day. Just for today, my recovery is more than infatuation. I have surrendered. Today I will nurture my conscious contact with my higher power and accept that power's continuing care for me. Today, Emotions Anonymous, November 11th. Reflection for today. I am me. I can only be me by being unwaveringly honest and above board in thought, word, and deed. I can only feel I am making progress if I open my mind and listen attentively to others, allowing them freedom of expression and action, as I hope they would do for me. I can only achieve some measure of serenity by practicing tolerance, even if I do not want to. I can only be free of fear by trusting my higher power. I can only be at peace by sharing my burdens and joyful discoveries with others. Meditation for today. God, please give me the mental and spiritual strength to face whatever comes my way today. Today I will remember I am me, and that is all I have to be. Strengthening my recovery. Meditations for adult children of alcoholics, dysfunctional families. November 11th. Serenity. Without help, we cannot recognize serenity or true safety. BRB page 16. What is this strange entity called serenity? How will we know if we have it? What will it feel like? Will we be different somehow? Is it something to strive for, or is it an illusion? Maybe it's easier to say what serenity isn't. It isn't waking up with the knowledge that this is going to be a bad day. It isn't focusing on what we don't have and what others do have. It isn't looking to others to affirm who we are. It isn't trying to make people like us by saying yes when we really want to say no. In ACA, we learn that serenity isn't an entity, it's a feeling, an experience. It's the wisdom to know when we are powerless and to accept the truth without feeling less than. It's the inner strength that tells us we're okay regardless of how the world may view us. It's the ability to forgive others and ourselves for not being perfect or not living up to certain expectations. It's knowing that our best friend and strongest cheerleader is inside of us. Serenity is a state of being where we feel accepted for who we are. It is unconditional peace with no strings attached. And yes, it does exist. It's not an illusion. We invite it in. The affirmation reads, "On this day, I will seek and hold onto the embrace of serenity. I will feel the peace of knowing I accept myself as an imperfect human being." Please share, subscribe, like. Remember that you are not alone and that recovery is absolutely possible, one day at a time.